Being good at NHL 23 can certainly take some practice. I by no means think I am one of the best players in NHL 23, but after hundreds of games played, I do think there is one thing you can practice that will make you way better than your opponent. I'm not going to complicate this tip, but I want to show you how to best use it. Today, we're going to talk about the saucer pass. You gain such an advantage when you replace a regular pass with a saucer pass. Today, I'm going to show you how you can practice this skill and maybe even master it. I want to show you 3 ways you can best utilize the saucer pass. But before I do that, I want to show you the major difference between the 2 passes, the saucer pass and the regular pass. The best example is when you are looking to pass while using the boards. Now, whether you are looking to just clear your zone or move the puck up the ice to another player, one of the most effective passes you can make is bouncing that puck off the boards. We see it in the NHL all the time and in real life hockey, but it's actually very effective here in NHL 23 as well. Let's check it out. So if you're going to use a regular pass and try to pass between your opponent and your own player, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pass it off the boards, of course. If you are going to use the regular pass to do so, 9 times out of 10, that puck is not going to make it through your opponent. But if you're using the saucer pass, I would say that only a couple times out of 10, that pass is going to get picked off by the opposing player. So as you can see here, time and time again, I am using the regular pass. I'm playing on PlayStation, so I'm just hitting R2 and I'm picking a direction on where I want to pass this puck, and it just does not make it through to my player. That opponent is going to pick up that puck almost every time. But you'll see here, as I use the saucer pass, you will capitalize with a way higher percentage using that saucer pass to bounce the puck off the boards opposed to a regular pass. Now, this exact same rule, which makes it easy to learn, is going to apply to the other 2 tips that I want to talk about. So the first way you're going to use this pass effectively is bouncing it off the boards to get it out of the zone to pass it to another player. But always using saucer pass is going to raise your percentage of how often that puck is going to get through your opponent. The chances are going to be way greater for you. Now in open ice, it's going to be the exact same thing. The only major difference here, I would say, is that you're going to have to practice your aim a little bit. This is just going to take some trial and error, playing against a computer, practicing how to perfectly pass that puck and direct that puck, because saucer passing and directing it, the area where you can aim is so much tighter opposed to a regular pass. You hit a regular pass and it's pretty much passed to any player nearby. But with a saucer pass, you have to specifically direct that puck where you want it to go. But once you master that, you are going to complete way more tape-to-tape passes than if you did this exact pass with a regular pass. Now with a saucer pass, you're just going to be using R1. However long you hold R1 is how hard your player is going to pass that puck. You're just tapping it in the direction, he's going to pass it softly. But if you're holding it longer and you're directing it up ice, your player is going to be able to complete more stretch passes with that method. So the first way you want to use this is using the boards to get that puck up ice with the saucer pass. The second way you want to use this is open ice, tape to tape, stretch passes with the saucer pass. So you're going to be looking at more rangy passes. And then the last one may seem obvious, but if you can master this one, this is going to be a game changer for you. It is going to be cross creases. Now, I'm probably going to take a little bit of heat for this, advising people to use cross crease to score, but unfortunately, this is just not only real life hockey, but NHL 23 hockey. Scoring a cross crease goal is one of the most common ways you can score, but scoring them in traffic can be a bit more challenging. But if you use the saucer pass in traffic, again, your percentage is going to rise so great and you will get way more goals in traffic looking for those cross crease goals. I will say, something to note regarding these passes is you need to find out how to incorporate them into your game naturally. I have found through testing that it isn't best to always use a saucer pass over regular R2 pass, but at the right time, it can give you a huge advantage you may not have had otherwise. Regular passing with R2 is going to be your go-to pass a majority of the time, but this will expand your game, making you more of a threat overall. If you have 0 opponents between yourself and the player you want the puck to get to, use your normal pass. Saucer pass mainly will increase your percentage in traffic, and I think you'll find that as you experiment yourself. Now, if there's anything I want you to get out of this video, I want you to take this saucer pass, take these tips that you may not have known before, and put them to practice, put them to good use, and hopefully they help you be better at NHL 23.